Yo, hey, what's up guys? In today's video we're gonna test out BELZ, the champion that we get for guaranteed from the deck of fate. And I will test him out in Chimera. I kind of heard that he is gonna be good, so that's why we're here. We're gonna test him out in Chimera, especially like for Hydra and stuff. I don't have the passion anymore to kind of see what is good in there. So we're gonna test it out Chimera, what is kind of okay-ish on him. First of all, he got a decreased defense on a 80%, and decreased defense, to be honest, in Chimera is huge. You want that. Some source of it needs to have it. If you have already a Lydia or something in there, that isn't the best for you, but I used it to my advantage where we use him for the decreased defense and all that. So we're gonna take a look at the A3, block buffs and leech. That seems to be like, those are good things in Chimera. Leech, especially in block buffs to get rid of the increased speed in Chimera, so it is appreciated. For real, leech is kind of huge. That makes your run so much easier in block buffs, just to have more turns on your champions, because the boss doesn't have his increased speed. That is kind of huge. It's a good puzzle thing, but just not the best in the world. So, and on the A2, attacks one enemy before attacking, steals all buffs. That could be huge on the Viper. You can just steal those buffs back. Really appreciate it. And also will repeat the attack when people are on the leech. So it's basically like a martial thing where you attack one guy, and if he has like will repeat the attack after all enemies under leech. Okay, you attack one guy and all the others that have leech basically gets the attack. I was kind of confused here, but it's exactly like martial. So we're gonna take him for a spin in Chimera. I'm gonna show you all the stats that is needed on all that. Like, we got 102k HP, we got 308 crit damage, and also we got the accuracy. We will have an accuracy lead, so we can save a little bit right there. That is, yeah, everything we need on him. Like, it's a lethal set, so he just ignores more defense and all that. Those are the masteries, and yeah, I'm gonna show you now like a run that I did already, and yeah. And here we are, we entered the Viper form. I'm not gonna show you the whole run, it would take way too long. This video is basically about BELZ, what can he do and all that. I'm gonna explain you what I did, don't worry, I'm gonna show you the stats of the whole team and all that, don't you worry. But basically what he is here for is to get the decreased defense out there. Then Gwendolyn is gonna extend that one, so we will never lose it, and he can just freely use all his skills to get the most potential of his damage out there. So I don't have to use that A1 so often that I get the decreased defense, for example. And to be honest, for a puzzle system guy, he seems to be really okay-ish. Like the leech and the block buffs, it helped a ton. Like, for example, okay, we got Lady Noelle, she does block buffs too, but I was able to use his skill to not use Lady Noelle's A1 in that moment. So he could just do what Lady Noelle was able to do, and it kind of helped out a ton. Like, sometimes it was like, oh, I need the heal, but also I need the block buffs right now, and then he comes in like, ha, I got you, I got the block buffs, I got the leech. And yeah, the team by itself is really nice. I used it already. I showed this one instead of, what's his name, BELZ. I showed a Quintus. And Quintus, he did really good. He was a 6-star. Keep in mind, BELZ right now is on a 5-star. He does have Nature's Wrath. He does place debuffs, so he will stack it up. And kind of, let's see what kind of damage. Let's see when he comes about the next turn. What kind of damage can he do? We got all the necessary debuffs out there. Really nice. So, Gwendolyn, do your thing. We want to see the damage of BELZ. It's all about him this time. So we're gonna use the A3. And it does 355,000 damage. To be honest, I don't think that is the kind of damage you want to have in here. Maybe if he is like a debuff placer for you and he can just do some extra damage and you have other damage dealers in there, he might be okay. But that hit didn't kind of like made me like, woohoo, let's go, he's the new guy. Not really. So A2. Oh yeah, A2. So we did 300, let's say 330k twice at 600k. It is a good number. But a damage dealer in here should supposed to do more. Like Quintus did basically like 800k for one A1 all the time. And he's kind of not having all the time his A2 ready. So, and his A1, I think it was his A1, 320k. Let's see again. We will see in a second if it was his A1. Gwendolyn, please go. And yeah, it takes a little while till he comes back around. Oh, and of course, Newt, he's a insane damage dealer in here, no doubt. And yeah, that's how I kind of went for it, because Newt is really great. And the team by itself, it kind of needs the Newt weaken and decrease attack. So A1, there was a A1, 370k. So it is nice, but not really that great on the end. And I wasn't like really having it and like, wow, this guaranteed was super worth it for Chimera. Maybe there's another place in the game where you kind of want to use it. Okay, I get you, then let me know. But in Chimera, it wasn't actually that great. So let's skip a little bit forward. Let's see what kind of damage we did, because the run was kind of a little bit rigged. I hate it. Like, wait. Now we got the damage. I think it's like barely a 1 key, like almost, like it cannot be closer or something. Or maybe it is a 1 key. I cannot tell the other numbers. And yeah, let's take a look at BELZ. He did 26 million. It is okay, but since he has like the 5-star, he has really good gear. He probably has like my best HP set with accuracy on him and all that. And then 26 million isn't that great. And Newt by itself, that's 70 million. So I probably wouldn't use BELZ at all for a damage purpose. But I also cannot see him, to be honest, like really useful. Just him by him, he doesn't bring so much that you can kind of build a team around him. And that would just hurt yourself if you just... Why not bring a Marius in here? Why not bring a Quintus? Why not bring a Harima or something that goes just in here instead of him? Yeah, I can't really tell, so I wouldn't use him really, to be honest. But yeah, let's jump into the whole stats of this team. I promised you I'm gonna show you that. Okay, stats. Lady Noelle. I really do like her. She goes in a 9-piece protection. Those are the stats. We don't have any life arena bonuses, so she is kind of just tanky and speedy. And she does have some accuracy to land her block buffs. In our case right now, we actually didn't need it, but usually in this team I let her use it and all that. And yeah, so weight masteries and thingies. She got brimstone. She got those masteries right here. And let's take a look at BELZ. He has a lethal set. I think I showed you the stats already. Yes, I did. But let's do it again. He has Nature's Wrath, so he gets a little bit more bonus over there. And those are his masteries. And let's take up the Newt. He goes really well on my account, and I stacked him up because he is a well-made damage dealer for it. So we got 280 speed, almost 300 crit damage, and 5,600 defense. Of course, he does have the accuracy, but also we get an accuracy lead in there, so we don't... Wait, there are no life arena bonuses, so the accuracy lead makes it easier. Wait, did I show you? He is in Nature's Wrath. That actually, I think Seth told us that things like this aren't working on a max HP hitter, so maybe that isn't the best, like Heaven Cast and all that. They maybe actually don't trigger. I can't really say, but that is a thing that Seth told us, and I highly respect him and the things that he is discovering for us. And those are the masteries. I put him in Giant Slayer, makes it a little bit more easy for some trials. And was it all about Newt? Yes. Gwendolyn. She is in a feral set. I was able to do it, so I did it because I want to. And also, yeah, feral does not affect also max HP hitters. It's also affected... No, it's only affecting people that are normally hitting, not based on max HP. So that's actually nice. So she's got 219 speed because she actually doesn't need too much speed. She's gonna just extend all those debuffs all the time, so she doesn't need that much. And yeah, she has the accuracy, and that's basically it. I couldn't make her any faster. If I could, I probably would, but yeah, it's about feral, and we got a little bit lucky or unlucky. Also brimstone right here, and we got those masteries right here. That the whole team? No. Pythion. I think in my Lady Noelle showcase for Chimera I forgot him, so maybe you guys can just hear it's exactly the same. Pythion, and I'm sorry I cut him kind of out. I made a mistake and I'm sorry. So Pythion, 9-piece protection, and he goes speedy 331 in our scenario. You don't have to be that fast. I was just, hey, let's give me good gear, and I was just going for it. But like around 300 is nice. Probably if you go 290 or something, it doesn't hurt you too much. And the rest of him is basically just in tankiness because you don't need anything else on him. It is kind of unnecessary to put accuracy. Okay, maybe if you want to, you can put resistance on him 100%. And he does not have a soul. And those are the masteries for him. And that's basically the whole team about BELZ. It's a video about BELZ. I do not think he's good. Do not build him. He got a blessing. He doesn't do the real damage. He isn't really great for the puzzle system on the end, where you just put things together that have all the necessary things. And I don't think like the leech are probably better on other champions. There are way better champions that do leech plus that and that and that and that and that. And block buffs also. In the showcase, I had a Lady Noelle just right next to him, and she did the job. So there are many kind of things that you can bring to just make his puzzle system the right way, and just don't use him. Just bring the things that he does in other scenarios, and then you don't have to bring him, because the damage isn't really that great. But yeah, that will be the end of the video. Of course, make sure to press that like button, subscribe if you haven't done already, and yeah, have a nice day.